Elizabeth Line and National...
Hello, this is Decimal and welcome to Synth News. Today I want to talk about Groc, which is a granular synthesizer that has some very interesting synthesis and effects. So let's get into some of its features. It's going to have 3.5mm headphone out, stereo input and output. It's going to have 4 analog ports for CV in and out. You can use pedals and foot switches for this. TRS, MIDI input and output, USB-C multi-channel for audio, and MIDI, DC and USB-C powered. So connectivity wise, it pretty much has a lot of stuff covered. Storage is 3 GB of user storage plus 1 GB of RAM. The 3 GB of your user storage is going to be important because it is a granular synthesizer, so you will be uploading samples to it. You can use audio samples in common formats. This will probably include MP3 waves. The new samples that are recorded are going to be in 48 kilohertz in mono or stereo. So it's 12 plus voices, a custom granular sound engine with oversampling, so you can manipulate the time and pitch. The Groc's time path allows you to adjust the playback speeds independent from each note region, so you can adjust the attack, decay, sustain, release, and you can move through the audio samples in some interesting ways. So you can do the common granular synthesis, so you can change the shape, size, overlap, and position. And you can also do this randomly, or you can use pre-programmed patterns. There's going to be filtering and other spatializations. There's also going to be some chordal functions and rhythmic and arpeggiation as well. There's a lot of different destinations and ways to patch this, so you can use 4 LFOs to manipulate stuff, 3 ADSR envelopes, 1 time path, 4 analog control inputs, MIDI control inputs. There's going to be a multi-mode resonant filter, so low pass, high pass, band pass, low, high shelf. You're going to have saturation, distortion, compression, and limiting as well. There's also going to be 2 echo paths with series, parallel, splits, ping pong modes, and includes filter, saturation, and feedback loops as well. And there's also going to be a harmonizer within the echo paths, so you can change subtly between chorus and other delays and reverbs. Take a look at the signal flow diagram. So this shows a visual representation of how the synthesizer is going to process the grains and the samples. So you can see here at the tail end, you have the filter, saturation, reverb, plugins, limiter, and then you have your final output, line level, and headphone.
And National Rail
So if you want to purchase Groc, you can get it on pre-order for $100, and it will be subtracted towards the expected purchase price of $795. So if you pay $100 pre-order, it's going to be $695 plus tax plus shipping. So it's not very cheap, but I do think it's a pretty powerful unit. I mean, there's also a lot of granular synths on the market right now, so it really depends on if this speaks to you. I do like the fact that what it does to the samples, it really has an interesting sound to it, and all the patch manipulations and stuff like that makes this granular synth have a lot of depth to it. What do you guys think of Groc? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you very much for watching. Peace out.